Alright, whether this is an upgrade is debatable, but I had to improve my holder for trimming 17 HMR and 22 Win Mag because it really didn't hold them tight, and it's a pain to get in there, get a grip while you're, getting that close, and so I had to do something about it. My first thought was, can I adapt to the Dremel drill bit? It doesn't open up far enough. My next thing was, what about a cordless chuck and swap it out? I should have a couple of them around here somewhere, but the old Empire Dirt, she won't give them up. And I hate to clean it because then it won't be the Empire Dirt. What a quandary. But, so until I can figure out, either find those or figure out something else to do that's better, what I did was I took a 40 Smith & Wesson casing. A 10 mil would do, obviously, but there's a length difference, and there's less guesswork with the 40 Smith & Wesson. And I also took a 9mm casing. Now, what I have is the first one I shortened up, but what I did is I accidentally grabbed a 40 Smith & Wesson, so I've got that one to show you to give you an idea of what I did. Well, I shortened it up just a bit. I took it right down. Now this here, the cutting head and the jaws are thousandths of an inch from crashing together. Pretty nerve-wracking stuff. So what I did was I, went a little shy and then laid it on a file and, just went till it was like this with the 9mm, because this was done nearly crashing heads. And then what I did was I jammed it in like this so that the primer pocket would one, give a repeatable stop and help center it up a little bit, that kind of thing. All right, the one thing I forgot, what else is there to it? Well, remember when I said I bent the pin on my full-length sizing die? Well, I replaced that, and I also replaced the clamping nut. And what I did is I used that, and I took a 7/32 drill bit and I drilled it out because it's just slightly smaller than these babies. Then you probably see this is, I'll chew it up from tightening it enough to keep my pin from sliding. So I took a hacksaw blade and cleaned it out, and I pinched it a little bit. I pinched it a little more than I should have, actually, because it wouldn't grip good enough. Now it grips a little too good. It starts gripping back in there. But I wanted a repeatable stop, so I may spread it a little bit. But yeah, the 40 Smith & Wesson just fits. Actually, I had to press that in to get it to go the first time. So that's why I use 40 Smith & Wesson case. And you press it down till it stops on that 9mm, it just comes out just a touch. So that's a repeatable stop, and it, help center it up. And it fits in there. And if it starts spinning, this is much easier to get a grip on. You don't have to grip a tiny little case very close to the cutters back here, and it's much easier. getting it out is a pain. Like I said, I may spread that a little bit so it's easier to get in and out. So, yeah, it grips now. It really grips. Like I said, a debatable improvement. If I get this tension just right, it'll work really well. But until I can find those keyless chucks and attempt to make them swappable, this should get me by. Because I tried it. My cordless drill, I tried it. Slide it in there and helps tighten it. Doesn't take all that much because there's a lot of purchase. And yeah, right. Come on. And I can't turn that thing. And it's not really that tight, and it'd be easy to release it. That'd be optimal. But yeah, gotta do what I gotta do, and this definitely is. It holds it better than what I had. It's just not as easy to push it in and out unless I can get that tension just right. Yeah, Dan at Guns and Guitars thinks he rambles without a script. He hasn't seen my videos, I take it. But yeah, I just use this without a pilot to grind those down till, like I said, to get that, I'm down in here. Just shy of crashing the cutting head is what got that. But I had to go that thin to get this to bottom out on here, help square things up. And like I said, I could have used a 10mm, but I would have had figured out everything, and I'd already figured out the depth for this. I just cut the wrong case. So I figured I can do that again instead of, how many times would it take to get this right? Because, a little measurement, but it's the middle of the night. It really wouldn't have been that bad. But, the sun will be up any time now, so, I think. It's 5 o'clock. Anytime now. I wasn't too far off. I knew it was somewhere around the corner. Alright, well, enough rambling. Yeah, insomnia is killing me. I'd throw this out there. See what kind of ideas you guys might have. Because, all you heads are better than mine. Jeez, it gotta be. Alright, well, have a good one. God bless. See ya. Alright, I attempted to upgrade this trimmer holder a bit. Not working out exactly the way I expected. Decided to go with the 10mm case. First, I thought, well, the 9mm bulged 45 or the 40, so I decided to go with 380. It's quite a bit too small, even though it's not huge difference, but it's enough. So I decided to go with a 9mm. It won't pressure fit in and stay. So I pressed this one in. As you can see, it's out. Nice thing is, don't have to trim them down quite as far. This one is 250, 249. But it all fits together quite nicely. So I may glue that in or something. And since it doesn't distort the case, you know, it won't be off, because the other one, it wasn't trimming quite as square as I was expecting. So something was a little off. Probably because I pressed it in, I distorted the case, and blah, you know. So hopefully I can get this to work better. Whoops. Yikes. I go kicking things around. But yeah, just have to put a little adhesive in there or something, and I think it'll work out. But yeah, without an insert, now you're almost all the way in. You throw this on, and what you're trimming has disappeared. So that spacer is needed, or else I wouldn't bother with it. Well, figured update that. You know, the first one, the gist of it was there. Concept was solid. Just wasn't quite what I needed, because the 40 case is just that, you know, too short. Doesn't give me enough room to work with. I mean, you know, not talking a lot, but it's enough to make it where I can't trim these down short enough to where it doesn't distort the case and throw everything off. Oh well, live and learn. Try again. Alright, well, I tried it in there. See you later. God bless. See ya. Yeah, it's not terrible. Never perfect, but that's pretty good. Far better than the other one was doing. The other one was giving me some funky tips. So, yeah, I'm happy with this. Whoa, there I was kicking things again. Put things on the stand and I'm bound to kick it. At least I haven't kicked it over. Alright, well, we're gonna roll that in there since I'm liking it. Alright, have a good one. See ya.